singing my money, I gon' pay. For your love, I gon' pay. It ain't making money, Jason.
Hey girl, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time seeing my face, my name is KAFUI. In today's video, we're gonna be getting into my Dewy winter makeup routine. Not only that, we're gonna be talking about skin prep. We're gonna be talking about what it takes to really have a good beat during the winter. We're gonna be getting a little bit more into this look. I really like how this turned out. It's very bold but soft at the same time. It's perfect for all skin types, from dry to combination to oily, because the skin prep is really gonna help my dry girls out, but the makeup look is matte enough for my oilier girls. As the makeup wears throughout the day, it's gonna transform beautifully into a dewy, a little bit more oily look. If you're interested in seeing how I get this look, then definitely keep on watching. As always, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Let's get into the video. As you can see, my skin looks really dry, just super dry, and that's because I've already gone ahead and washed my face. I use the La Roche-Posay Purifying Foaming Cleanser. It just gives my face a really good cleanse and just removes everything that it needs to get rid of, dirt, oil. It just removes it without necessarily stripping my face, because I don't have any like white patches on my face. Yes, my face is dry, but it's not like dry to the point that you're seeing like ash, you know what I mean? Now that my face is nice and clean, it's time to start with the skin prep. The key to a dewy makeup routine is moisture. You need hydration, you know, something for the makeup to stick to. Makeup is gonna suck anything that you have on your skin, especially when using powders, which we're gonna be using. The first thing I like to do freshly after washing my face is tone it using the CeraVe hydrating toner. I'm just gonna take my cotton pad, put some of that on it, and wipe down my face. This is just gonna be another step to removing any extra dirt, any extra oils that are hanging out on our face. Just another prep step that I like to go in with, because for some reason, even if I wash my face with my cleanser, I still see that there are things on the cotton pad. This time, there is nothing on the cotton pad, which is really good. Love that. Next, I like to go in with the advanced COSRX Snail Mucin. It just gives my skin hydration. It's super slimy. It's another step that I like to use to give my skin some extra hydration, and I go in with it immediately after my toner, because you want to apply it while your face is still wet. I definitely feel that whenever I use it, my skin is a lot more hydrated and for longer. The next thing that I like to do is go in with the Ordinary hyaluronic acid. Hyaluronic acid is really good for moisture, if you didn't know. If you struggle with moisture or retaining moisture in your skin, then hyaluronic acid would be a good way to go. I apply some of that to my T-zone, like mainly my cheeks, my chin, and my forehead, and just like the previous products, I just go ahead and work that in. This actually gives my skin like some type of tackiness. I don't know, but my skin looks supple, it looks hydrated. And next thing that I like to do is go in with my moisturizer. I like using the Tune Makers Emulsion. Vitamin C is just one of those, you know, ingredients really good for brightening, really good for promoting even skin tone, because you can see, and I feel like I always talk about this, I have some hyperpigmentation on my face, so my face is not fully even. Products like this help me to work on achieving that. Finally, because we can't forget this area, I'm gonna go in with my e.l.f. Holy Hydration Eye Cream. We just can't moisturize everywhere else and forget the area under the eyes. Because I'm doing a dewy makeup look today, I'm gonna use the newest addition to my makeup collection, the Glow Recipe Watermelon Dewdrops. Smells really good. This is it for the skin prep. My skin is nice and dewy, nice and glowy, good foundation for everything that we're gonna do moving forward. The first thing that I'm gonna be doing is my brows, using the Benefit Precisely My Brow Fine Tip pencil. I recently got this and I see exactly what the hype is about because, whoa. This is in the color 5. I really love how it has a brush tip and the actual pencil tip. It's just very precise. Like, look at this fine tip. It helps you with controlling the amount of product that you put, how dark or light you want your brows to be. And I just really like that. This pencil, I'm able to get my brows exactly how I want them. Now that the brows are done, I'm gonna go in with foundation. I'm gonna be using what I always use, and that's the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Soft Matte Longwear Foundation. It just gives me more coverage, and I like more coverage. This gives me the most beautiful blend. Like, look at how easily that blends into my skin. Gonna go in with my concealer, and I'm gonna be using the Born This Way concealer in the color Maple. This is another full coverage concealer, and I just go in with that. I just apply it to my chin, the area under my nose, my under eyes, and the bridge of my nose. Using the same concealer, I like to go ahead and carve my brows. I just take a little bit of that on a little eyebrow brush. For winter, you want your makeup to be bronzy, blushy. You want the bronze to pop. To do that, I'm gonna be going in with my Fenty Beauty Match Stick in the color Espresso. I'm just gonna add a little line here, right above my natural cheekbone, a little bit here, along the sides of my nose, the bottom here, a little here, because we want that chiseled jawline, and then of course along the forehead. I'm gonna blend the contour out first, just because I feel like the makeup looks better when the contour is blended out before the highlight. I'm gonna take my contour brush and just start with this side. Same thing to the other side. Lastly, I'm gonna blend out my jaw contour. For the nose, I'm just gonna use this little brush. I feel like it's precise enough for me to really blend out the exact places that I placed the contour. I'm just gonna blend that up into my brow bone, working it up almost as if I'm trying to put it into my brow, just so it has that nice, you know, gradient effect, and it looks like our brow bone is really brow boning. Now we can actually start blending our concealer. I always like to start from my chin. Here you just want to do light pats. Since we've allowed the concealer to sit, should blend exactly where we placed it. I like letting my concealer sit. It just gives me the perfect payoff for my makeup. You know, if I'm putting concealer on, it's because I want it to stay exactly where I put it. I feel like I wouldn't be myself if I didn't put on another layer of concealer. For the second highlight, I'm going to be using the same Born This Way concealer, this time in the color Butterscotch. But yeah, I'm not really trying to do too much. You know, I want my makeup to be nice and natural. When I do want my makeup to be glam, I have something for that too. I thought I was recording when I put the blush on, but oh my gosh, I was not. I was using the Sweet Cheeks blush in the color Showgirl. I don't want to be greedy here, but I'm just add 2 more dots on each side. I don't know, I like blush, and you want the blush to be a little heavier in the winter because it's cold anyways, and you don't want to look dead, dull, and lifeless. You know what I mean? Like, you definitely want to look like, yeah, you know, I'm here, I'm alive, I'm blushing real hard, as you can see. I like to bring it a little bit into the concealer because I feel like that just gives a more seamless blend. Now that the blush is blushing, it's there, we see it, I'm gonna blend out the highlight. I feel like I make the ugliest faces when I'm doing my makeup, but it's like, are you really doing your makeup if you're not making ugly faces? To set my concealer, I like to use the Laura Mercier setting powder in the color Translucent Honey. I love this powder because literally it just gives me that perfect yellow undertone. That's why I really like the Translucent Honey. We're gonna set all the places that we applied concealer to. After that, I'm gonna take my Fenty Beauty bronze powder in the color Mocha Mami. This is pretty much gonna resurrect the contour that we put there. Even though the contour is brown and this one is more reddish, I just feel like it works for the winter time. I just love the reddish undertone that it has, or not even undertone because it is red. My favorite part, powder blush. The rule is any cream product that you use, you have to go back and set it with powder. Because we used a cream blush, I'm gonna use blush as well. This is my Kat Von D blush in the shade Poppy. It just looks like this. I'm gonna apply it exactly where I placed blush initially. Sometimes I like to do a little smile, and then I do a little bit on my nose as well. Now I'm gonna go ahead and set my whole face using my Juice Beauty loose setting powder in the color Medium Tawny. A little bit of this goes a long way because it's such a fine powder. So you see that, like, even though I literally dusted a bunch of it off, it's like there's still product on here. So just want to be a little careful with this. I also like to use this to reverse contour. That just sharpens up the contour, but I also just apply that all over my face. Now it's time to set my face using the Makeup Revolution Super Fix Super Hold Setting Spray. I went ahead and put my lashes on off camera, and now I'm gonna go ahead and show you what lip combo we're doing today. I feel like I'm not very innovative. I don't do a bunch of different things with my lip combo because I just like what I like. When I find something that looks good on me, I like to stick to that. I'm gonna be going in with my NYX brow pencil in the color Black Brown. I'm gonna go in with my NYX Butter Gloss in the color Creme Brulee. This is my favorite butter gloss. I just feel like it's the perfect nude. The next thing I'm gonna do is go in with my Patrick Ta Lip Shine in the color She's an Influencer. I feel like I need to use this because I didn't use any shimmer. There you have it, girl. For my finishing touch, I want to go in with my NYX eye pencil, but this time in the color Black. I'm going to use this to line my eyes. I really like how the makeup turned out, and so yes girl, this is my winter makeup routine. This is what I like to do in the winter because we went ahead and did a lot of skin prep and went in with a lot of hydration. As the day goes on and as the makeup stays on, it's gonna get really beautiful, really dewy. All of those oils or natural oils are gonna peek through, and it's just gonna look even more seamless. If you like this makeup look and you want to try it out yourself, then definitely make sure to follow these steps. I hope that you enjoyed the video, girl, and that you learned a thing or two or three. Let me know what you think about this look. If you have a winter makeup routine, then definitely let me know what you like to use in yours and how you like to do yours, because I like to know what you guys are up to too. I like to, you know, I'm nosy. If you like this video, then definitely make sure to give me a like. Don't forget to comment and subscribe. Hit that little subscribe button. That's all I ask. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.
She in love and she been over once. It's not like I known her for months. This life it allowed me to take what I want.